devotion. Call it a mom's adoration. Foundation, a special bond of creation.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Realistic Gamer, and today, guys, we're starting a brand new series on my channel. Now, today's episode, guys, is going to be on Bioshock 1. Now, as you can probably tell, I did say this in a few of my live streams that I did on Fallout 4. I am going to be starting the Bioshock series. I've got the collection, so I will be doing Bioshock 1, then Bioshock 2, and then Bioshock Infinite. But the first one, guys, obviously, is Bioshock 1. Now, to just prove that this is a brand new game, I have played it before, and I do know where most of the reels are. But as you can see, I've recently uninstalled this game to make space on my PlayStation so I could have some other games, but I've reinstalled it so I can play it for you guys. So as you can see, I have literally no reels, I have no saves, I have nothing whatsoever, therefore I can't go back and do anything whatsoever. Everything that does happen in this series, guys, will be based on what I do from the start. So anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll get straight into it. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to have a quick look around the museum so you know what's going to happen, right? So these guys here are the big daddies, and there are only some of them. So I'm just going to change the brightness a bit and that, and then we're going to change the sensitivity, audio, leave that all the same like that. But these guys are the big daddies. You see most of them throughout this game, some of them you don't. Like, you'll probably find the normal big daddy. More often I've never actually seen one of these. I don't know where you find these. Where are they? I can't even read that. I don't think you might be able to read that. I don't know what they are. But the normal big daddies, if I can try and find one for you. Is it one of them? No. I don't think there is one. So I think that's an average old splicer. So I really have not played this game in so long, guys. As you can tell, I don't know the controls or anything. And if you're wondering why I just keep crouching on that, it's because I'm trying to fix my sprint button. But we're going to leave this now, quit to main menu, and we're going to jump straight into this game. Now, as I said, I've not started this game at all, guys, so we're going to jump straight into a brand new game. And hopefully, I have played that. I'm going to go with normal, medium. So anyway, guys, as I said, we're going to start this series on Bioshock 1. After I've completed this, guys, we're going to do a series on Bioshock 2 and then a series on Bioshock 3. So the first thing you want to do, guys, is just basically watch this cutscene, because this tells you a lot about the game itself. And obviously I will explain it as it goes along, but this is really instrumental in knowing what happens.
Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
So guys, we are basically at the start of this game now, and all we have to do is swim all the way up to the top so we don't drown. Now, if you don't already know what's happened, guys, there is a plane that's just been shot down or crashed. I don't know which one. So we finally get to the surface just before he drowns, and we now have to follow the place of where there isn't any fire. Seems kind of obvious, and it sort of is. It's really self-explanatory. You basically just go the way that the game wants you to. So the idea is we have to get to this little building here, and as you can see, the plane has crashed. Now, there's a lot of things that a lot of people won't understand in this game, things being such of what goes on, what the storyline is behind it, and how to play it so you do understand it. Now, I will try and explain it to the best of my ability in this series, guys, but most of it I'm not too sure on myself. My friend knows what he's talking about in this game, though, so what I'll probably do is I might go and talk to him about it, as I said, because he knows what he's talking about. But for now, guys, we are going to go and get straight into this game. A quote from Andrew Ryan. In what country is there a place for people like me? Andrew Ryan. Now, just before we get into this, guys, I'd just like to say, no gods or kings, only man. What I would like to say, guys, is if you don't already know about Bioshock, and this is probably what, if this is your first time playing it, or in fact this is one of the times playing it but you never really understood it, then this is going to be the playthrough for you to watch. Now, I'm going to tell you pretty much everything about what goes on here. Now, if you ever actually look at the case of Bioshock 1, then it'll show you a little like building we were just on, and then there's an underwater city and an above city. Now we're actually in the underwater city at the moment, or we're not yet. We just have to pull this lever and sit down and go underground. Now this will take us to the underwater city, and the game shall begin from there. Now this is a really long game, I would say. It does take quite a while, especially when you're doing your things and trying to get all of the Adam things and that, because there's a lot of different things you need to collect in this game to be pretty good at it. Like, I will try and go through them, I'll try and go through all of them for you guys. If I can't, then I'll try and go back at the end of the game and show you. No, you're not.
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man. Washington belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican. It belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose
Rapture.
Rapture.
Now guys, that is Rapture. What you're seeing there is where the game shall be based. Now this whole game is based on an underwater city, and Bioshock 2 is also based on an underwater city. Now I'm not sure if you do see a Big Daddy in this part of the cutscene, but it will explain quite a lot. There you go, there's one of the Big Daddies, guys. You will encounter a lot of these during this gameplay. There is one of them. So I'm not going to try and explain too much to you guys unless you need to know it. But I don't, as I said, the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't want to spoil the game for you guys, but there is a few things that you need to know about. So before we do start this game, what I will do is I will pause it, or when we're just watching this, I'll explain it to you. Now the first thing you're going to need to know about, guys, is Adam. Adam is the genetic code, is the genetic material modification thing that changes you as a person, so you can have the plasmids, which are electricity coming out your hands, fire coming out your hands, all these different things, like it just says here. Now another thing you've got to learn about is little sisters. They are little girls who have been taken over by the Adam, and meaning that they are like Adam producers. They are protected by the Big Daddies, and to harvest them or to save them, you need to kill off the Big Daddy. This is basically the most important part of the game, and there is an achievement for not killing one at all. If you save them all, you don't get as much Adam for that, but it's you do get an achievement for it, so I will be going for that, and there's a few other achievements that I know how to do as well. So this whole game, guys, as I said, is basically based on this underwater place. Now in this part you'll see splicers. No, they are people who have gone mad for Adam. As I said, this one here is a spider splicer. You can tell that by the hooks on his hands. They are basically full of Adam and love it, they need it, they want it, they have to have it, otherwise they will die. And they are the most disgusting things in this game. They look disgusting, they are pretty disgusting, and especially as you can see there in the face, they are pretty bloody disgusting. These spider splicers especially, because they're a pain in the arse to kill. There's a few other ones that are annoying to kill, like the teleporting splicer. I really can't think of the name of that one, but he teleports a bit. He teleports quite a lot to get away from you, and I'm just wondering when it does this so I can get this little thing. Come on, there you go, take the video. Come on, take the video. Now that word, which is also what you saw at the start, guys, is very instrumental to this game. Now, would you kindly is the most important thing in this game. You saw it on the little box at the beginning of the game when he was holding it, and this guy says it throughout this game. Now, I'm not going to say too much about this, guys, because I want you to try and figure it out yourself, because it is a really complicated game, but that is one of the most important things in this game, so keep an eye out for him saying that. So this is what a Vita Chamber is, guys. If you were killed in the hostile denizens of Rapture, you will revive, or well, you'll be revived, live, and hold the last Vita Chamber you passed. Basically, I'm not going to read that because it's just a pain in the ass to read, and I really can't see that. But basically, guys, what it does is it means that when you die, you respawn at one of the nearest Vita Chambers to you. Now the first weapon you actually get in this game is actually a wrench, which is just over here. Now this camera, basically the camera wrench. Now the cameras there, as you can see, follow people around to see if they're doing anything bad like that splicer did, and then if they do get caught or anything bad like that, what will happen? What's going on? There we go, Jesus. Alright. Oh, I hate this game. The controls on this are so hard, I really don't remember half of them. So Eve hypos and the Adam hypos, or whatever they are, the Eve hypos and the health hypos are probably again really important to this game, because you're gonna need them, I'll tell you that much. Now how the hell do you sprint? Oh, like that. Electrobolt. This one is quite funny, actually. This is quite funny what happens.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
So basically what just happened to that guy then is he took the Adam out of the thing, and it basically just had his genetic code rewritten so he could use the plasmid out of his hand. I'll talk more about this as we get later in the game, because it is again quite important.
Yellow always had been. No better off than Metal Daddy. Fish. See you floating.
So I don't think the Big Daddy kills us because we've done nothing wrong. I think the little sister comes up to us and tries taking the Adam out of us or whatever, but I don't think it works. Now that's the Big Daddy you see most in this game, the normal one. And there's a lot that goes on with these Big Daddies. I'll try and explain more as we go along with these, because it is really, like, they are pretty much really instrumental to this playthrough. So we're gonna just watch this cutscene. It's not even a cut. Well, it is a cutscene because you can't move anything.
You all right, Boyle? First time plasmid's a real kick from a mule, but there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
There you go. Fistful of lightning. Search Nemo Cube. Now I've actually got a Eve Hypo. I'll try. Whoa! Come. Right, so it's not that one. It's that one? No. That one? I don't bloody know. So now there is a little thing you can do. If there's enemies in water, you can shock them out of the water. So when these bumholes get here, I'm going to try and shock them out of the water. Also, I am going to be going for the director's commentaries as well. I mean, if it takes too long, then I won't do it on camera. But if it doesn't, then I shall carry on with that. Search corpse, take each first aid kit. So Eve Hypos and that in this game, guys, are probably the most important. Whoa, no, you don't. Oh, go on, die. Die. I keep forgetting it's the bottom two to do this one. I always keep forgetting that.
Leave me alone! I was just getting warmed up!
So. Ah, that's how you do it, okay.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
Now really, guys, what I should have done is not played this game at all and then done a series on it, because that would have been a lot easier. And I think that would have then been...
Plasma's changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
There's not enough, basically, guys, in this game, there's not enough Adam to go around, so therefore everyone fights for it and everyone wants it, but no one can have it. So you do get these quite a lot, guys, of the people saying about the things that's going on like that. You do get quite a lot of this. And we don't have to go through this. There you go.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture.
So that there, guys, is your little sister. There's your classic little sister, and your director's commentary is over there. So I'm going to explain a little bit about this, guys. The little sisters are protected by the big daddies, and the big daddies protect them for the Adam. Well, that's basically the game, pretty much in a sum. You have to get the Adams to level up your plasmids and stuff like that, and that's basically what goes on. Mr. Bubbles. Right. Now we're gonna go and get this director's commentary, which is just over here on the end here. Play film. Press back, and we won't do that just because we can't be bothered. But for now, guys, I'd think this is going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to slap that like button and subscribe if you're new. We'll be doing the next episode soon, and I hope you do enjoy. If you do, again, don't forget also to go and check some people out that I'm subscribed to, especially Sentinel Harvey. He's not got that many subscribers. I will be giving shout outs, so a lot of people just subscribe and keep active on my channel, and I will be doing a lot of shout outs. Now I think I'm doing a giveaway when I get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 60 at the moment, so that's 40 subscribers away, guys. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, again, don't forget to drop a like down below, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.